as we drive through the metro area. We're going to be getting on the I-94 corridor heading to Chicago. We'll be also taking 75. It's very cold today. It's 27 degrees. I want to welcome you in. This is a Masterclass. I'm sliding on ice as we talk. This is a Masterclass, and what you see here is black ice, a pure sheet of ice. So if I hit these brakes, I'm going to slide into someone's car. I'm going to hit a sign. So this is going to be very educational. This is going to be about 30 minutes of high impact information to help you become a better driver. Why am I deciding to do this? Because I want to make sure all of you have a best plan to get ready when you're out here driving. I need all of you to really be safe. And safety is no accident. So I really need you all to lock in, really prepare for what you're going to learn, to really learn best practice. So I'm going to go ahead and narrate through this. This is the stop sign, but you know you're going to slide through, right? And there's a car behind me and I was sliding. So I want to take this turn real easy. This is the sheet of ice. We had an ice storm yesterday, so it was very dangerous to go out. I wanted to go out, but I made the decision not to risk my life or my students' life. I'm a state certified driving instructor. I teach adults and teens. Hopefully the audio is good. You can hear me. I'm gonna go ahead and make a right turn and go into this turn really, really slow. And as you're preparing to get on the freeway, you have to remember some of these things I'm going to talk about. This is a typical street across the United States. I live in the Midwest. We've had a lot of snow. We're on break right now. There was a 50-car pileup yesterday. There are a lot of people who are driving. Some have to be out here. Some don't want to be out here. I made the decision to cancel my drives yesterday, but now I'm out here today. And I really want to get you guys a perspective and help you. And this is my goal. So I got to come up here and stop. I'm going to slow down real easy, right? And then what I'm going to do is look left and right. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm looking left. I'm looking right. See, I got a hat on my head. I got the layers on. I'm trying to be safe out here. And we really want to take our time. I'm in a 2025 Equinox all-wheel drive. It's got a turbo in here. We have a full tank of gas, so we're going to be traveling about 125 miles today. I'm going to try to record as much as I can and then give you a perspective. We're going to be getting on the expressway, so I really want to be careful. It may look clear and clean, but it's still very dangerous. And you can see the ice and everything. I had to let the car warm up for about 25 minutes, and it's still cold. Okay? So we're going to break this down into three categories. Category 1 is going to be the winter survival skill. Category 2, winter survival skill 2, snow drifts. Category 1 is black ice. And category 3 is surviving on a ramp. So I have to yield for cars, and I'm just waiting. I'm being patient because I know this ramp could be slick, and I'm not going to risk my life and roll this truck over. All right, we're going on Cloverleaf. And then I'm thinking about spin out protocol. Right? Whether you're going right or left, you want to go into curves really easily. And I'm really going to see there the state police over there to the left, sitting on the ramp over there. So you know we're not playing. And I don't want to hit a patch of ice and go into the ditch. We've seen a lot of police all day for our safety, as well as some of the crazy people who are out here. Now I'm going to have to merge out and get up to speed. You're going to hear this thing pick up. That car was really close to me. You can see the snow and ice blowing off the car. And it's real out here, okay? And I let this car warm up, and it's still shifting in high gear. All right, sorry about the windows. There's nothing I really can do. It's really bad out here. And the temperature just dropped down to 26. That's without the windshield. Sorry about all that. I know it's a little hard to see, but I'm showing you real life. You want to have very smooth steering inputs. You're watching this because you want to learn about driving. You want to learn about the I-94, I-75 Ice Masterclass. You want to conquer black ice, snow drifts in the metro area. Okay? So I'm in the first lane now. I'm at about 70. I don't want to go much faster. I do have to be aware of cars and trucks merging on. And I may have to get over to the left lane, L-A-N-E. But I'm going to stay here a moment and kind of see what the road is doing. Kind of take my time. They're going a little slow. I'm going to lift my foot. and just be patient. We're not in a hurry to get to our destination in Chicago. We're not in a hurry to crash. We just want to be safe, be consistent. And as an instructor, I'm always analyzing what's going on. And you watching this should be subscribing, because you're going to get real life information. This makes me a better instructor. This makes you a better student. And the goal is to not have accidents. Number 2, stop guessing. Give yourself one visual cue. I'm looking at this car ahead of us. How are they moving? Are they under control? Are they going too slow? Are they going too fast? Are they drifting? So visual cues help us. We have the white Ford, we have the semi-truck, we have a Nissan gray with the front bumper hanging. I'm gonna get over one lane to the left now, but I don't wanna crowd this semi-truck, because if I crowd the semi-truck, I'm possibly gonna get debris, crack our windshield, and get a lot of snow drifts. It's very windy today, and I'm really trying to hold this car straight. The car's being pushed to the left. Number 3, the ABS myth. Why whomping or slamming your brakes guarantees you will lose control. Even you do have ABS. Most cars do. I'm gonna get over one lane to the left. Even if you have ABS, you still can lose control of your car, okay? Because ABS will keep you from sliding, but you still could slide into the semi-truck. You still could slide into the barrier to the left. You still could slide into a car. Those 50 people who had that multi-car collision yesterday, when they shut down the interstate, a lot of them had ABS, but it didn't save them. Why? They were driving too close together. In these videos and these educational videos, you're never going to see me driving really close to cars. I'm going to have an out, an O-U-T. What is an out? I have space. If this Nissan slams brakes, I can go to the left, but you know I'm going to hit ice and spin out. I can go to the right. I can try to slow down. But you see the salt truck out here, you see tow trucks, you see semis. I'm trying to stay out of the way of those larger vehicles. Slower moving vehicles stay to the right. No one is going super fast. Super fast, I say, is 75 to 95 miles an hour. Everyone is trying to maintain good speed. You have proper clothes on in case we get stranded. My phone is charged up. I do have a winter survival kit, a candy bar. Okay, I'm not lying to you. I have a candy bar in here. I have some coffee. I have some water. Just some high energy things that I need in case I have to walk for a few miles. Okay, but that's also dangerous too, because there's a 19% chance we'll get struck and killed by these motorists. So you really have to think. Number 4, counterintuitive turns. You're either going to be steering into the way you want to go or steering out. If your car is going to the left and you want to look where you want to go, you might have to steer slowly to the right. It really depends on the type of vehicle, how fast you're going, how much weight you're carrying. Are you on the curve? Are you going downhill? Are you going uphill? Like, this is a really tight banked curve, and I'm trying to be very smooth and deliberate. I don't want to go by the yellow. That's ice. I'm lifting my foot because I'm moving a little too fast. No one's in a race to smash their car. No one's in a race to have a high insurance policy. No one's in a race to get a multi-car collision ticket, because all drivers were driving too fast for the conditions. Number 5, why most dangerous black ice forms on I-94. A lot of this is elevated. We're on a bridge right now. Thank you. And you can see that snow and ice coming off right now from that truck. We're elevated and the temperature's cold. And if we slam brakes, we won't have traction. We're just praying and hoping. So you really need to be aware of what cars are doing, what trucks are doing. Number 6, is your car front-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, all-wheel drive? The recovery move is different in all 3. I've had all-wheel drive vehicles. You lift your foot, you steer where you want to go. I've had front wheel drive vehicles. You lift your foot. You downshift to 3 or 2. I've had rear wheel drive cars. You lift your foot. You downshift smoothly. You don't want to upset the balance. Like this curve. I'm lifting my foot. I'm going in smoothly. I'm not trying to drive the car into the wall because centrifugal force will pull us out to the left. And if you want to hit this wall, you'll hit it. I don't want to smash this car and I don't want to have a concussion. I really don't. Number 7, Myles' secret traction test to perform at 35 miles an hour. We were in the neighborhood. You want to slam brakes. You want to see what is the available traction. And if you haven't already, I'm a state certified driving instructor. You need to be subscribing. You need to be asking questions. You need to be locking in. Because I'm out here today showing you what you need to do to drive on the interstate. Yesterday I couldn't. They had everything shut down. And my other coworker, he said, I'm not driving any more adults today. So I listened. I didn't want to be stupid. And a lot of parents and teens and adults thank me, right? I'm not going to put us in danger. And that's the thing you need to remember. Don't put yourself in danger. And sometimes we do dumb stuff because we're young or we're older or you got a big truck and that big truck is going to put you into the side of the wall. That little sports car with ball tires is going to put you into the side of the wall. Your dad or mom who has a little attitude, they're going to put you in the side of the wall. Whoa, sorry about that. You saw my wipers. They're stuck, man. It's real out here. The last time I had to travel like this, we were going to Wisconsin, and I had a Chevy 3/4 ton van, and it wasn't very fun. My wipers didn't work. I had front end problems. It was scary. I wasn't putting out content then, but if I was, I would say, man, I'm stupid. Why did I drive to Wisconsin in a snowstorm, heading through Chicago, heading through the back roads of Wisconsin to go to a conference? I made it there alive, but I sure was stupid. And then coming back on the I-94 corridor, the snow and ice was ridiculous. We were driving 35 in a 70 zone, okay? You see these trucks. We're getting in and out of the no zone, okay? I'm trying to be very intentional, very smooth. I have to get over to the right. So when I see the vehicle in my mirror, I'm going to slide over, and that was smooth. And then I need to get over one more lane. Those cars just kind of slid over, and I'm trying to slow down, right? And it's about being a defensive driver. You see this right now. I want you to see live content, okay? We're driving. Next, if your steering wheel light goes on, you have 2 seconds to perform specific maneuvers. You're losing power. I've had power steering failures. I've had electric steering wheel failures. Some of the smaller General Motors products, Chevy products they don't have a manual power steering pump. They have an electric steering wheel. Sometimes those electric motors go out. It is very terrifying if you can't steer, okay? I'm trying to be very smooth. You see me going on a different ramp. I'm going to get out one lane to the left, and I'm trying not to tailgate. I'm going to settle down because this is a tutorial about safety. No one's drag racing to get somewhere, okay? We're about 60 miles an hour. And you can see the roads are fairly clear because our state and county snow removal teams have done a good job, but it's still dangerous out here. Don't think you can drive at regular speed. You can't, because you're going to be foolish. And this is how people smash their cars. Okay, I'm kind of settling down in the middle lane right now, trying to be smooth and very deliberate. Okay. Next, the pond theory. How to spot black ice. I'm looking for black ice all over. It looks shiny. Bridges, shaded areas, ramps. You hit one patch of black ice, you're going to smash your car. And people drive 110, 120 on this road. Like they're passing me right now. I'm at about 70. They're doing about 85. People will push it to the limit. It's called getting close to the line. L-I-N-E. The line is injury. The line is death. I want to have this real conversation with you, and I'm going to be honest. I need you to subscribe. I need you to give us a thumbs up. I need you to learn. I'm trying to master that Jeep up there is in a hurry. They went over to the left, the middle, right. We're about 75 miles an hour. They're going about 85. Why? It's not worth it. Why every time a driver uses the steering wheel wrong on the ice? You want to take your time. You want to make small steering adjustments. A lot of beginners and nervous drivers make jerky movements. That's going to send you in the wall to the left. That's going to send you into ditch. I had 3 football players driving in a snowstorm. No cap. We were in a Honda, low to the ground. The adult man kept hugging the right, hugging the right. Guess what? He put us into the ditch, 7 feet down. I want to thank the gentleman with the Jeep who pulled us out. He saved our lives. You should always have a tow rope, and I've done videos on that, and I'm going to do some more videos. Okay, that should be part of your winter survivor kit. Having some work boots, some shoes, gloves, hat. I got a hat on my bald head, right? I got layers. Okay, this wind will cut through you. A lot of young people under 25 think, man, I'm just gonna have a hoodie on and my Crocs and my slides. Fool, you're gonna freeze. Okay, I have layers on and I'm still going to be cold. So you want to prepare. Stop the risk of spin out in the next big storm. Hit subscribe. Driving with Myles. Why rely on me? I'm a state certified driving instructor. I have 20 years of tested driving experience, crash-free experience. You can't make this up. I train teens. I train adults. I want you to get the latest news, life-changing news, techniques delivered to you straight in the feed. Subscribe now. Number 2, winter survivor skills, snow drifts, wipeouts. This vehicle's not using blinkers. I could catch the back of their vehicle and that's the side swipe. We don't want to mess with them. If you see cars moving faster than the flow, get away from them. What are you doing hanging around cars? Don't do that. A lot of beginners tend to hang around cars. A lot of adults tend to, see, they're an erratic lane changer. This person's made 4 lane changes in less than 10 seconds. What are they doing? Think. They're not thinking. And they're not about safety. You're using your wipers wrong. Black ice hack clears your windshield instantly. You saw I had ice on there and it cleaned my windshield instantly. I'm trying to go really easy on this curve. You see everyone slowing down. No one's going real fast. You see it right now. If we go real fast, the centrifugal force is going to pull us to the right, and we're going to go into a ditch and flip this vehicle. Everyone's moving about 70, maybe 75. Okay? That vehicle passed me on the left, they want to crash. Right? You see the one pushing their vehicle? Centrifugal force is pushing them to the left to hit ice. They're overcorrecting and blowing back to the right in my lane. That's going to cause me to push them into the barrier. So I want to take my time. Okay, they have a warning sign up because people drive too fast here. There were a lot of lives lost here, a lot of accidents here. Number 3, forget the 5-second rule. 7-second survival gap. You need to have more room in case cars are going fast, semi-trucks disappear in front of you. Number 4, panic prevention. The simple mental trick. Keep your body calm. Your brain will freeze up from time to time. And I see it when I teach adults. Subconsciously, they're clutching that steering wheel. And I'm saying to myself, man, I hope we don't crash. Left drift alert. Okay? Use the tiny snow ridges on the side of the road to keep your car perfectly straight. I'm going to get over one lane to the right. I'm gradually going into the lane. Do you see this? No one's jerking their wheel. That's crazy. I'm taking my time. If I come into this curve really hard, I'm going to be up there in those trees. You see all those skid marks in that cement barrier? Do you think I really want those problems? No. Okay? We're moving about 70, 73 miles an hour. It's taking our time, and the road is cold. So if people slam brakes, it's going to be a multi-car collision. I'm getting over one lane to the right. I'm slowing down early. I'm looking in my rear mirror, and I'm looking out in front of me. You can see this ice to the side. Are you hyper-focused on the car in front of you? We'll show you how your eyes must be looking and tracking everything. We went from 70 down to 40. The flow of the traffic is slowing down. Do you want to rear end someone? And then you'll get a ticket because every state has basic speed laws. You must drive at a speed that is safe for the conditions on the road. Okay? I'm just taking my time. I see the semi-truck to my right. And I'm leaving room. That car ahead of me was tailgating me. They almost hit me. They're on stupid right now. This black car in front of me, they almost hit me. Because they're going too fast. So slow down. You see it for yourself. I see the semi-truck. I'm letting that truck out because I respect my truckers. Okay? I'm letting that truck out. I just flashed my lights to assure him or her that they have room. Do you understand what the danger is right now? If I move forward, this semi-truck driver will sideswipe me. I assured him or her that they can come out. We're communicating to HTS. This is real. Okay? We're all trying to get somewhere. Okay? Get to the office, get to the UFL, get to getting our license. But if you're driving crazy and reckless, thinking you're the only one out here, you're going to crash. Headlights versus fog lights. The secret light combo actually cuts through the white. You want to use your low beam headlights, and you want to use your fog lights. We're taking our time. And 2 days ago, it was 60 degrees. Then the temperature dropped to about 10 degrees. And then we had the cold weather. Okay? We're just taking our time. Now, this is where our black ice is. Shaded areas. And if I hit this brake, I'm going to slide into this Jeep. If I hit this brake, this Subaru behind me is going to hit me. There's only time to pull over to the right of the I-94 shoulder during a blizzard. It's not what you think. You can get killed. You can get struck. Drift escape. How to gently power through minor drifts, snow drafts, without losing traction and spinning out. You want to drop into a lower gear. I'm going to get over one lane to the right. I'm checking. I'm gradually feeding the throttle. If I hit this hard, this car will build boost and I'll be into a guardrail. It's taking my time. Wait, before you conquer the final survival skill, make sure you subscribe to Driving with Myles. I'm a state certified driving instructor with 20 years of experience. Subscribe for the latest information. It could save your life. We're going around to the right, R-I-G-H-T. I'm lifting my foot off the throttle. I'm going in assuming that if I hit a patch of ice, I'm going to slide. And this is a pretty steep curve. And I'm not going to hit it real hard. Now we're up in the air. You know black ice is here. You know this ramp is frozen. So why are we even doing this? This car's speeding up for what? Stupid. This lane will end soon. They think because they have a Subaru, they can ball out. We're not even trying to do this. Why? I'm going to be right behind you. And I'm doing this very deliberately. I'm keeping room. And I'm just taking my time. Now picking up a little boost. And then I go right out to the first lane. What is the problem? We're right here. Okay? The wind is pushing the car. I'm lifting my foot. They're right. I'm actually moving too fast. I'm a little bit in danger right now. You saw it. You're like, whoa, bro, slow down. right? Winter surviving skill. Metro merging in freeze. Number 1, merge ramp failure. Why hit the throttle too hard will cause you to crash. You'll do a 360 spin. You saw when I merged. I took my time. You saw that Subaru who thinks they're safe. They hit that turbo. But we are at the same spot at the same time. Number 2, zero wheel spin. Accelerating techniques to get you out of the snow. That's dangerous. Bro. Wow. That's so dangerous. That's how accidents happen. You saw that for yourself. They could have lost control. I want you to see real life out here. Hey, if you're getting value, give it a thumbs up. We're on a ramp again. Black ice. Okay? You see the skies. You see the temperature. We're taking our time. I'm trying to be very direct. Which lane on target on I-75 avoids merge chaos? And why the right lane is a disaster? You saw I'm in the right lane. This is a disaster. You have trucks and cars merging on. You have beginning drivers merging on. You have people who are shopping. You have people not paying attention. We do not want to be in an accident. We want to keep room. But a lot of you who learn how to drive or watching these videos, you're going to be in the right lane. You're not going to be in the middle lane doing 75 or 80. You're not going to be in the left lane doing 80, 90, or 100. Okay? You can't handle that. Bridge ISIS before the road. Myles' signal merge. The precise movement. Specific visual landmarks to check your mirror and commit. A lot of you won't commit. What do you mean? You won't commit to making a lane change. You won't commit to pushing the gas pedal. If you look very carefully at my tutorials, we have people in here who don't commit. Commit to safety. There's some great driving instructors out there, like Mr. G. He's a co-worker. He's a great guy. The semi-truck buffer. That Nissan up there is tailgating that semi. We want to have room in case the semi spins out of control or jackknives. Throttle secret control. 1/4 inch rule. I'm not going to hit the throttle full speed. I'm going to spin out of control. Why would I do that? Okay? We have a treat for you. Okay? We're going to be getting over to the right. This is the divergent diamond. And this is very confusing, very overwhelming. We're going to be going to the right on the diverging diamond. The downshift trick. You can use this to have instant engine braking before you even touch the pedal. Semi-trucks do that. They call it the jake brake. Most high-risk spot on I-94, I-75 interchange. We had that pile up the other day. It was very scary and very dangerous. We're going to be going to the right, R-I-G-H-T. And we're going in really slow and staying all the way to the right, R-I-G-H-T. We have a green arrow. We're going to go in slow and make our turn in the nearest lane. Oh, so packed here. We're sending our intention. We're going to go in slow. We're going to have to get another GPS module. So we're pulling over here. We're going to be going in. I tend to park away from cars. I don't want anyone backing into me, and it's very cold out here. So we're going to go into the area. And then I may go live when I get out. Just depends on where the refraction is. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I'm a state certified instructor. We're taking you through the I-94 corridor, I-75 corridor. I'm going to go over some of the information. Number 1, spin protocol. Right hand, right turn, left turn, or straight. You got to know where you're going before you get there. I'll show the exact steering input corrects for sliding in a second. Number 2, stop guessing. I'll give you one visual cue that tells you it's black ice before your tires fill it. Number 3, the ABS myth. Why stomping in the brakes guarantees you'll lose control. And the feather touch method works on a sheet of ice. You don't want to squeeze the brakes too hard. You'll crash, even with ABS. Number 4, counterintuitive turn. The move that feels wrong, but it's the only way to survive a guardrail. Number 5, why the most dangerous black ice forms right at the I-94 ramp entrance. We talked about this. Number 6, is your car front-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, all-wheel drive? The recovery move is different for all 3. Number 7, Myles' secret, the traction test that you can perform safely at 35 miles per hour to confirm ice without skidding. Number 8, if your steering wheel light goes on, you have 2 seconds to perform this specific move. Number 9, the pond theory, how to spot black ice forming next to a highway, sound barrier, or bridge. It looks like a pond. Number 10, why every driver uses their steering wheel wrong on ice, and the tiny adjustment that could save your life. Stop risking a spin out on the next big storm. Hit subscribe button for Driving with the Myles. Why rely on me? I'm a state certified driving teacher. I've been driving over 20 years of tested crash-free experience. I've trained both teens and adults. Get the latest certified life-saving techniques delivered straight to your feed. Subscribe now. I want to say thank you. Bye.